Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Patrick Bodner, Vice Provost of Parker University, and I'm honored to celebrate commencement with you all today. To continue our ceremony, please join me in standing for the singing of the National Anthem by Parker University alumna, Dr. Robin Boshiers-Patrick. Afterwards, please remain standing for the invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's bow our heads in prayer. Almighty God, today our hearts are filled with gratitude as we honor and celebrate Parker University 2020 graduates of winter, summer, and fall terms. Thank you for guiding us to this wondrous commencement day. This year has not been fair to many people. We realize that this may be a bittersweet moment because so many have become seriously ill, mourned the passing of loved ones, lost businesses and jobs, and gone hungry. The uncertainty has caused frustration and pain. Please grant us clarity in this moment to reflect on how we are connected. Connected to you, connected to the earth and beyond, and connected to each other. Thank you for our graduates, family and friends, teachers and mentors who have helped them get to this moment and see that great things are in the reach of those who serve others. We hope their happiness be at least as great as ours on this occasion. Bless all the faculty, administration, and staff at Parker University who have educated our graduates intellectually, spiritually, and physically. Wherever life takes our graduates, please grant them trust in themselves and others, courage to stand up for what is right and just, and empathy and compassion to be a force of light for people in need. Please help them see that dreaming isn't about self-gain, but rather seeing beyond that what limits, harms, and agonizes humankind. In your name we pray. Amen. Thank you, and please take your seats. Please join me in welcoming Parker University's Executive Vice President and Provost, Dr. Jane Moscella.
Thank you, Dr. Bodner. I'm pleased to welcome everyone here today. Graduates, commencement marks a significant milestone in your lives. This ceremony is more than just one day in a student's life. It is about honoring the years of hard work and dedication to get to this point. However, we are living in unprecedented and highly unpredictable times. 2020 has been a year for the history books with its impact on the world and our personal lives. Today's graduation ceremony is unlike any other in the history of Parker University. On this special occasion, we will celebrate the fantastic accomplishments of our December 2020 graduating class. We will also recognize and honor our April and August graduates who had a virtual graduation this year and could not participate in person. At Parker University, we feel it is also very appropriate and essential to recognize a group of dedicated individuals who have given much time and effort to assist these graduates in achieving their goals and making this day possible. To the friends, family, and loved ones who have supported our graduates, we want to say thank you. We would also like to take this opportunity to recognize the many veterans, active duty military personnel, and military family members with us today. On behalf of the Parker University family, thank you for your service to our country. We want the veterans in the audience today to please stand and be recognized for your service. Parker University officially opened on September 12, 1982, with 27 students right here in Irving, Texas. The charter class graduated in September 1985. Parker University now offers 34 academic programs and leads the way in patient-centric, collaborative, and conservative health care education, clinical practice, research, and service. Today we are participating in the 19th commencement program for the College of Health Sciences and our 17th commencement program for the College of Business and Technology. And now it is my distinct honor to introduce our platform party. Dr. William E. Morgan, President. Dr. Stephen Brooks, Chairman of the Parker University Board of Trustees. Mr. Rick Stokes, Parker University Alumni Board Member. Mr. Michael Oviedo, Manual Therapy Specialist at the Sports Academy and our commencement speaker. Dr. Patrick Bodner, Vice Provost. Dr. Drew Reif, Dean of the Colleges of Health Science and Business and Technology. And of course, our own Dr. Eric Russell, Dean of Student Engagement and Special Projects. I would also like to honor and recognize our amazing senior leadership team at Parker University. These senior administrators help run the institution and provide an optimal learning environment for our students. Those not on the dais today are Mr. Clint Gilchrist, Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Sandra Cepeda McLean, Vice President and Chief Human Resource Officer, and Mr. Donnie McNutt, Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. Parker University's senior administration team, I would also like to recognize Dr. Dana Lawrence, Associate Provost of Education and Research, Dr. Don Dishman, Dean for the Neuroscience Master's Programs and Special Projects, Dr. Tammy Fogarty, Dean of the College of Health and Human Performance, Dr. Celia McGuire, Dean of Academics, College of Chiropractic, Elena Mount, Dean for Student Development, Student Affairs, Dr. Drew Reif, Dean of the Colleges of Health Sciences and Business and Technology, Dr. Leon Tom, Dean of Clinics, College of Chiropractic, Ms. Andy Repp, Registrar, Mrs. Lisa Gabriel, Senior Director of Academic Informatics and Compliance, and Mr. Michael Jackson, Director of Institutional Effectiveness and Planning. It is appropriate and vital to recognize a group of dedicated individuals who have given much time and effort to assist these graduates in achieving their goals and make this day possible. We at Parker University believe we have the finest faculty and staff of any institution in the world. I want the faculty and staff to stand and receive acknowledgement for their efforts. Thank you. Carrying the ceremonial mace in today's commencement program is our Faculty Senate Vice President, Mr. Rick Robinette, Instructor, Massage Therapy. Faculty carrying the ceremonial flags today are Angela Duell, Program Director for the Occupational Therapy Program, Gary Hokenadel II, Program Director for the Business Programs. Faculty Marshals for today's ceremony are Mr. Rick Salazar, Instructor for the Massage Therapy Program, Mr. Gregory May, Program Director for Massage Therapy Program. Thank you for your assistance in this commencement program. I would like to welcome to the podium Parker University's Dean of Student Engagement and Special Projects, Dr. Eric Russell.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're so honored that you're here today. Graduation is a day when all students look forward to celebrating with their family and friends and finally getting the chance to walk the stage wearing the regalia. As Dr. Moscella mentioned, Park University had to have a virtual graduation ceremonies for both the April and August graduating class due to the pandemic, and we're really honored that they're here today to get a chance to walk the stage in person and get the photographs and wear the regalia. We'd also like to thank the December graduates who are very gracious to extend the invitation to the April and August classes to attend the ceremony and to share it with everybody in attendance. We are honored to have you all here today. I'd like to please call back to the podium Dr. Jane Moscella.
Since 1997, Michael Oviedo has worked in the fitness industry as a personal trainer for various clients, including celebrities, VIPs, and athletes. In 2000, he traveled around the United States as a master instructor for Apex Fitness and 24-Hour Fitness. Furthermore, during his time with Apex Fitness, he advised the Phoenix Suns, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Toronto Raptors on performance, nutrition, and supplementation. He also consulted for the Body Bug armband on The Biggest Loser television show in 2006-2007. In 2012, he started his own training company utilizing the Fusionetics platform to enhance his existing clients' programs, including Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Grey, Clark Gregg, Tobey Maguire, Amare Stoudemire, and top executives. In 2014, he was given the opportunity to work with Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers. During the 2015-16 NBA season, he became his executive practitioner, traveling with him on his farewell tour. In his current role as the manual therapy specialist, Michael utilizes his knowledge of human movement to assess and train clients at the Sports Academy in Frisco, Texas. He has a passion for staying current in manual therapy and strength and conditioning and nutrition, and is always looking for ways to improve his work and his clients' lives. Please help me welcome to the podium Mr. Michael Oviedo.
I can breathe now. Graduates, faculty, parents, it's truly an honor to be here. Congratulations to all of you today graduating. I was actually stunned to be asked to come up here and speak to you today. You know, I attended Parker briefly to make up some hours that I needed to get my license in the state of Texas. And this was the only school that was actually willing to work with me. You know, I've been a massage therapist in California since 2013. And like I said before that, I've been in the fitness industry for over 15 years. But before all of that, I worked for the happiest place on earth, Disneyland, when I was in college, working on my degree in athletic training. However, once I graduated, wearing a pirate costume and asking how many people you had in your party just wasn't my career choice. And since I had not finished the athletic training hours required to be certified, I went into the fitness industry instead as a personal trainer. From there, I went on to actually run a couple of management positions for 24-Hour Fitness and also for a smaller chain called Linda Evans Fitness Center, which was for women only. So imagine the only guy in an all-women's club. And just, you know, the first complaint I ever got was, I smelled like a man. After getting married, I shifted into the fitness education as a national instructor for a company teaching personal training around the US. My job would change again in 2004 when I was moved into the R&D department for our company, so I basically sat at my computer all day long. For the next 8 years, I performed all sorts of tasks, from writing fitness manuals, various papers on the subject of nutrition and supplementation, to operations. Then in 2011, when I thought I was done with personal training and technically the fitness industry, I was asked to train Jamie Foxx for an upcoming movie. I was actually supposed to be his secondary trainer, but in 2012, I became his primary. Once the movie completed, I found myself without a job. However, my old boss reconnected me with a colleague of his who was starting up a new business and told me that I needed a license in massage therapy to continue working with them. So for 6 months, I toiled 2 jobs while attending massage school in the evenings. Taking my fitness experience and combining it with massage, I started my own company in Southern California. It was a mobile business. Most of the time, I traveled between 40 and 95 miles to people's homes. The majority of my referrals actually came from my clients. I had the opportunity, like she said, to work with some famous people. And even my family got to meet some of these individuals. But like I said, it wasn't until 2014 that I had the opportunity to work with Kobe Bryant. God bless his soul. A colleague of mine worked with him after his Achilles injury, but because he lived on the East Coast, he couldn't always be there in California to help him out. So I was asked to step up and do it. So I worked with him at home, went on a couple of road trips closer to the west side. But it wasn't until the 2015-2016 season when I moved down to closer to him, actually in Southern California, Orange County, I should say, that I became his sole practitioner for his final 20 season. I'm actually proud to say that we got him through that season without an actual season-ending injury like the last 3 years. And you can imagine I did not take a breath until he actually stepped off the court for the final time. Just as Kobe was about to start a new career outside of basketball, I was moving my family to Texas for a job opportunity in Frisco at the Star next to the Dallas Cowboys. So I can honestly say I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do when I was 14 and sitting in physical therapy for an ankle injury. So why did I just tell you my entire resume? The reason is because one career path doesn't last forever. Our industry is very flexible, and so is your education must never stop. The day you believe you know everything is the day you stop learning. So don't be afraid to try new things, be afraid to study, and never stop learning. Education brings opportunities, and this graduation for you is a stepping stone. Never did I realize when I sat at my graduation at Cal State Long Beach that I would work with such high-profile individuals later on in my career. But after working with celebrities, professional athletes, I have just one bit of advice for you, for those of you that are thinking that this is a really cool job. It's not. Don't do it. No, I'm just kidding. Although it's actually not as glamorous as you think. I mean, technically, you're typically waiting around on them for a very long time. There's a lot of travel involved, and probably some of you are thinking, like, what's the downside of that, right? But you are at their beck and call 24/7. So, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. I really did enjoy working with those individuals. So, but it's not just the high-profile clients and celebrities and pro athletes that need us. It's everyone. Everyone needs us. I've worked with people from the age of 12 all the way to up to the age of 80. From the middle school athlete, professional athlete, to the weekend warrior. Our services are needed by everybody. Some may not see us as essential workers, but we are essential. I believe that our professions, and I mean all of you here, are a crucial part of the health and wellness industry. Unlike travel agents, brick and mortar bookstores, and financial advisors, it's very, very difficult to replace us with technology. As a matter of fact, as technology grows and plays an ever bigger role in people's lives, our services will be that much more important to those individuals. People sit more than ever in front of computers, mobile phones, and tablets. I'm sure you've all seen it, right? Like this. And I've seen firsthand what a computer desk job can actually do to somebody. Just the other day, I had a client tell me that he has chronic pain issues that are actually named after sports. And he doesn't play any sports. So, tennis and golfer's elbow, low back pain, neck and shoulder issues are just some of the problems this individual deals with on a daily basis. And for you massage therapists and occupational therapy assistants, technology can never replace your hands, your touch, and your techniques. For the stenographers, radiological technicians, and healthcare management graduates, although technology may change and evolve at a very fast pace, the human body does not, and therefore face-to-face contact will never cease. We will always be needed. Human contact is a part of our nature. With the current situation, it could be tough, but it won't be around forever. We get through the flu season every year, and we're going to get through this as well. That's what I believe. And if you look at the silver lining, all those working at home, not going anywhere, are probably sitting on the couch binge watching Netflix or some other streaming service. And eventually they're going to get up and move. More than likely, they will exercise. And more than likely, they're going to feel a little twinge in the back, the knee, the shoulder. And when that happens, who are they going to go to? Us. Maybe the doctor orders an x-ray or an MRI. Or maybe they will rub that shoulder and that neck and go, you know what? Massage actually sounds really good right about now. Or maybe their home office is not ergonomically set up and they develop wrist or arm pain. Oh yeah, we're essential. We're very, very crucial. So challenge yourself. Become the best person you could be in your life and career. Never settle for short-term successes. Although the journey to your dream job may be arduous and long, be patient. It will reward you in the future. People say that COVID is the new normal. It doesn't have to be that way. As a matter of fact, I can't stand that statement. It's kind of a defeatist attitude. And if we accept that premise, then nothing will ever get done. So don't let that be your excuse. And I'll give you a perfect example of what not giving up looks like. It's pretty surreal that I would be talking to you on this exact day, because it was 27 years ago in 1993 that I went into full cardiac arrest, and I was dead for 4 minutes. I was a basketball player, if you can't tell from the height, but it happened the day after a college tournament. By God's grace, my life was saved by the quick reactions of my coaches, my teammates in a nearby hospital. Nobody knew why it happened. My basketball career was over. My license to drive was suspended indefinitely. And I now have to have a defibrillator implanted in my body, and I get it replaced about every 5 to 10 years. But I didn't let it stop me. I didn't settle. Life was a little harder, but that's okay. I'm alive. My focus just changed. Graduating from college and starting my career became front and center for me back then. And I still exercise. I still play basketball for fun. And eventually I got my license back. Living with the defibrillator and an unknown heart condition didn't slow me down, and it never will. So don't let this current world condition slow you down or make excuses for you. Take the talents and education that you have and grow them bigger and stronger. You will certainly deal with adversity throughout your life and your career, but if you have a solid character, you will solve whatever problems come your way despite the incredible obstacles. So lastly, the best advice I can give you as you start your career is build up your network. Build a strong one. Our industry is based on relationships. Don't be afraid to introduce yourself to someone that may help you in the future. It results in sharing knowledge and ideas. Ask questions. Build rapport with that person. It will create opportunities for you. If you are shy about introducing yourself to someone, work hard to overcome that hindrance, because networking builds connections and will increase your confidence in speaking to people that you have no idea who they are. And don't just rely on LinkedIn. I know that business cards are old-fashioned and pretty much out of date, and technically you can't really hand anything to anybody anymore, but they're very handy to have in the long run because people remember who you are. Being visible and getting noticed by others goes a long way in building your reputation. So lastly, Mavis Layer once said, and I'm paraphrasing this, life's journey is not to arrive at the grave safely, but rather to skid in sideways, totally worn out, shouting, "Holy cow, what a ride." I wish you all the very best in life and your careers. God bless, and thank you for letting me share in this special moment.
Thank you for your excellent speech. And on behalf of Parker University, I'd like to give you a little gift to commemorate your contributions to today's ceremony. That's for you. Isn't that beautiful? So it's easier to carry. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. What an inspirational speech, and thank you so much. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Parker University's Dean for the Colleges of Health Science and Business and Technology, Dr. Drew Reif.
Thank you, Dr. Moscella. Parker University is also celebrating the conferring of degrees to our inaugural graduating class for the Master of Business Administration with a concentration in practice management. We would also like to take the time on this special day to recognize those who have earned the following degrees: a Master of Business Administration with a concentration in Healthcare Management, Master of Business Administration with a concentration in Practice Management, Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in Healthcare Management, Bachelor of Science with a major in Health Information Management, Associate of Applied Science in Massage Therapy, Associate of Applied Science in Occupational Therapy Assistant, Associate of Applied Science in Radiologic Technology, Associate of Applied Science in Sonography, and a Certificate in Massage Therapy. Congratulations to you all. I would like to bring back to the podium Dr. Eric Russell.
Thank you, Dr. Reif. Graduates, please stand. Those assisting in conferring the degrees, please take your places. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating classes of April, August, and December of 2020. The faculty have determined that each of these students have completed or will soon complete all the degree requirements. Also, the faculty have certified them as worthy of the title and degree. Will the first set of graduates, which will be the April 2020 class, please come forward? The rest of the graduates may be seated until the marshal directs your row to rise. Additionally, we have graduates receiving honors today. Those graduates are awarded as the following: cum laude with praise, GPAs of 3.5 to 3.74, indicated with the blue cord. Magna cum laude with great honor, GPAs 3.75 to 3.89, indicated with the silver cord. Summa cum laude with highest praise, GPAs of 3.9 to 4.0, indicated with the gold cord. Finally, we recognize and honor the service to our country by our veteran graduates. They will be identified by wearing a red, white, and blue cord. I will now call the name of our graduates. August 2020 graduate with an MBA of Healthcare Management, Laura Danielle Randolph. From the August 2020 class with a Associate in Massage Therapy, Yvette Crump. From the August 2020 class in RT, Lenice Ricks. From the April 2020 class, the RT class, Ariane Montano. From the August 2020 OTA class, Victoria Worley. From the August 2020 OTA Associate's degree, Bradley Seaton. From the August 2020 Massage Therapy Certificate Program, Catherine Perrick. From the August 2020 Massage Therapy Certificate Program, Crystalline Simone Bradley. From the August 2020 massage therapy program, Brianna Dade. From the August 2020 OTA program, Charles Richard Allison. From the August 2020 massage therapy program, Jovita Koda. From the April 2020 massage therapy program, Jeanette Figueroa. From the April 2020 massage therapy program, Bertha Alicia Tito. From the April 2020 certificate massage therapy program, Yulisa Perez. From the April 2020 Bachelor of Science in Anatomy, Elizabeth Maley Russell. For the December MBA of Healthcare Management, Ufana Idiegbe. For the December 2020 Bachelor of Healthcare Management, Leanne Chapman. Which a Bachelor in Health Information Management, Sebiana A. Isiagawa. What's your degree? With the Bachelor of Science of Business Information Technology Management, Mulanosha Pioto. I'm so sorry. For the December 2020 class of Bachelor of Health Information Management, Tyra Jacobs. With the Bachelor of Psychology, Tony Lynn Oliver. For Bachelor of Computer Information Systems, Derek D. Ross. From the Bachelors of Integrative Health program, Vanessa Morgan. With the Bachelor of Science in General Studies, Alexander Rangel Garcia. For the Associate in the OTA program, Tricia Blackwelder. With an associate in the OTA program, Hannah Brame. For an associate's in the OTA program, Jacqueline Buitouan. With an associate's in the OTA program, Corin Chaloha. With an associate's in the OTA program, Kylie Fordham. With an associate's in the OTA program, Leah Hood. With an associate in OTA, Danielle McCarter. With an associate's in occupational therapy assistant program, Bailey Dale Nichols. With an associate in the OTA program, Mackenzie Denea Richardson. With an associate's degree in the OTA program, Demetris Washington. With an associate's degree in the OTA program, Abigail Lane Wilburn. With an associate degree in the Rad Tech program, Jada Anderson. With associates in the RT program, Mekadela Watt Asphalt.
I don't have my card. It's not hard. Catherine Dasky. Yes, sir.
In this RT program. Catherine Dasky.
You can just say Catherine Dasky of 2020 RT or whatever.
For the 2020 Associates in RT program, Catherine Dasky. With an Associates in RT program, Mahalet Getachew. With an Associates in RT program, Iman Habib.
Yes, sir.
With an associate's degree in our RT program, Alyssa Kuiper. With an associate's degree in our RT program, Celeste Wynn. With an associate's degree in our RT program, Nainshi Patel. With an associate's degree in our RT program, Adrian Rodriguez. With an associate's degree in our RT program, Dontavian Settle. With an associate's degree in RT program, Mohammed Jawad Soliman. With an associate's degree in diagnostic sonography, Christian Joel Bonilla. With an associate's degree in diagnostic sonography, Rebecca Brassey. With an associate's degree in diagnostic sonography, Andrea Gordillo. With an associate's degree in diagnostic sonography, Cheyenne Martin. With an associate's degree in diagnostic sonography, Grant Alex Stephen Morris. With an associate degree in diagnostic sonography, Brianna Celeste Reyes. With an associate's degree in diagnostic sonography, Shane Washington. With an associate degree in massage therapy, Elisa Delgado Bravo. With a certificate in massage therapy, Natara Allen. With a certificate in massage therapy, China Montgomery. With a certificate in massage therapy, Maria Quiros. With a certificate in massage therapy, Luisa Navarrete. And for the August 2020 Radiology Technologist Program, Jessica DeMorris Lavender. Congratulations, graduates. Please help me welcome to the podium the president of Parker University, Dr. William E. Morgan.
Thank you very much. And we have a few Army graduates out here today too, I think. So welcome. I'm Navy myself. So in today's Army-Navy game, each graduate was given a coin that goes back to this Army tradition. As Army Special Forces used to give coins out in Vietnam to commemorate their units, the training they've been through, the hardships they've been through, the training they've done. And we wanted to share that tradition with you so that you have that coin with our most valued Parker principle upon it. Loving service is my first technique. So I would challenge you to carry that with you kind of as a talisman of your time spent here and the things you've learned here. And as you go forward, and those of you will be in patient care, I would ask you to bring that with you on your first day of the job, just to remind you that loving service is what we bring to our patients. So just a reminder, just that first day, bring it just to set your career off on the right foot, that we come together to share love with others. We also would like you to keep that just as a memory of being here. That's my favorite part of the ceremony, and I'm sure yours too. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me as president of Parker University by the Board of Trustees in the great state of Texas, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Science, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, Certificate in Information Technology, and Certificate in Massage Therapy, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. You may now move your tassel from the right side to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the graduating class of the College of Business and Technology and the College of Health Sciences.
Honored guests, family, and friends, due to city and county ordinances and for everyone's safety, we kindly ask that you follow the instructions of the ushers and proceed to the designated exits after the benediction prayer. Meet your graduates outside for pictures and fellowship. We are so glad that you were able to spend this time with us. If you'll please join me in the benediction prayer. A benediction prayer for graduation by St. Francis of Assisi. God, make me a channel of thy peace, that where there is hatred, I may bring love, that where there is wrong, I may bring the spirit of forgiveness, that where there is discord, I may bring harmony, that where there is error, I may bring truth, that where there is doubt, I may bring faith, that where there is despair, I may bring hope, that where there are shadows, I may bring thy light, that where there is sadness, I may bring joy. God, grant that I may seek to comfort rather than to be comforted, to understand than to be understood, to love than to be loved. For it is by giving that one receives, it is by self-forgetting that one finds, it is by forgiving that one is forgiven, and it is by dying that one awakens to eternal life. Amen. Congratulations.
Great, thank you. I'm sorry I called inaudible. It's okay, because we're going with the flow. Dr. Themba, you okay? All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Brenda, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.